Hi everyone, it's Daniel here. Today I'll be reviewing another album. Which one will it be? Well, since last time we reviewed The Police's Outlandos to More, which was their debut album from 1978, we'll be reviewing their next album, which was released in 1979, their second studio album, which is Reggatta to Blanc. So this album came out on the 2nd of October 1979, which was Sting's 28th birthday. I don't know if that was coincidence or not, but probably not. They probably want to get the album out on Sting's birthday because, why not? But you got the logo, of course. You've got the band members, Andy, Sting and Stewart. Shades of Blue look fantastic. I just love the way this album cover looks. And the title of the album means white reggae in French. So that's really cool. There's the front. Here's the spine. Basic text with the police logo. And here's the back cover. So we have all three members, Stuart Copeland, Andy Summers and Sting, with their heads down, which fair enough. Looks quite fitting for a back cover. And and also if you've noticed already, track one, which the opening track doesn't have the number next to it, which big mistake, but oh well. Anyways, let's talk about the tracks. So the opening track is, of course, Message in a Bottle. We all know that song. Absolutely fantastic. Brilliant drumming from Stewart. That guitar lick by Andy, just brilliant. Just a fantastic track. So, I've heard people say, oh, the Police are just reggae. Well, last time I defended them by saying, like how they were not even influenced by reggae, but accidentally became sort of a reggae rock band. But Message in a Bottle is just fantastic. Even the bass line is really cool and Sting sings it really well. And that synth in the pre-chorus just sounds epic. You can hear it in the background. I believe it's just one note, but from this album onwards, they started using more synths, which fair enough. One of the three members playing at least one synth on each track, which fair play. It was usually Sting or Stewart, sometimes Andy, depends who wrote the song, but pretty cool. I love Message in a Bottle, and by the way, I've done a short where I've showed this off, but I'll show you again. Message in a Bottle, the 7-inch single, green edition, which this is flipping awesome. I love it. Green's my favourite colour. Just brilliant. Got this for about £3 in a shop, and Message in a Bottle was from the album Reggatta to Blanc, and the B-side is a track called Landlord, which I think is a very underrated track. I love Landlord, just brilliant song. Produced by the Police and Nigel Gray. So someone else getting involved with the production, but that's cool. Photography by James Wedge and Rod Schoen, and 1979. I'll show you all the vinyl now because why not? So that's the A-side, really cool. And there's the B-side. Oh, this vinyl is so pretty. I love it. Green is literally my favourite colour. I was so lucky to bump into this. I was like, I have to pick this up. But anyhow, let's get back to the album. The second track is Reggatta to Blanc, which is an instrumental. The Police won an award for this track. Absolutely brilliant. We get introduced to Sting's Way, and that jump thing he says. I don't know, but he says them phrases in later songs, which that's pretty cool. And of course Sting's known for them, and especially for his way, I flipping love this track. Reggatta to Blanc, really cool. And the production on this album's great. It definitely reminds me of the first album and the next album, which would come after this, which I'll talk about another day. But Reggatta to Blanc, brilliant instrumental, I love it. Next track is It's Alright For You, a really catchy song. I love the guitar solo. Sorry, I just had to do it, but really catchy track, I love it. Just iconic Police right here. Next track is probably my favourite track on the album, Bring On The Night. It's so cool. I love the guitar lick, the bass line's wicked, the drum beats just wow. It's quite a it definitely has a nighttime feel to the track. I love it. And then you get the chorus, doom 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 doom. The bass line goes like that, and then the guitars, filling in the space, and bring on the night, I couldn't stand another hour of daylight. And that screechy guitar solo is really cool. I love it. Just works really well. I flipping love this track. Next track is Death Wish, another really cool track. I love this track as well, especially the, I believe it's a bass pedal. Yeah, the Police started using bass pedals on this album and the next album. Don't. Really catchy track. I love Death Wish. Next track is, of course, another hit single, Walking on the Moon. We all know this track. Just a brilliant masterpiece, this track. Really chill, just pure reggae rock. I love it. Just the Police being the Police. I believe in the track you've got, well, of course you've got Sting on the bass, but then you also have a piano doubling the bass, and then you have a double bass as well, a real upright bass. I know, that's flipping awesome. I'm saying flipping a lot in this video. I do apologise, but this album, like, honestly, I love this album. Like I said, all the Police albums are great. They always have something different to offer, and seeing the band progress and be more experimental with their music, just fantastic. Just the way to go. Well done, guys. Yeah. So Walking on the Moon is great, and that synth is brilliant. You know, definitely gives you a feeling that you're in space or on the moon. Really cool. Yeah. In the Simpsons episode Deep Space Home, they should have played this song, really. And if you've not watched Phoenix and Artist, then yeah, don't get mixed up with this song and Take My Breath Away by Berlin. Please don't. But yeah, next track is On Any Other Day, which Stuart sings the lead vocal. Pretty funny track. It's about this guy and his family, and yeah, some of the lyrics are quite quirky, but it's just the police being the police, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, next track is The Bed's Too Big Without You. Another track where you've got the bass and the piano doubling each other. It's pretty wicked. I love this track. The bed's too big without you. Do. Very catchy. I love this track. Another reggae rock track, you know. I believe, was this a single? Don't know. I think it was, actually. But yeah. Next track is Contact, another really cool track. I just love the whole melody of the track. The bass pedals are really cool. I believe the bass pedals or some sort of synth bass, I'm not sure. I think they were bass pedals because, yeah, the opening track to the next album would use bass pedals. But yeah, quote me if I'm wrong. Next track is Does Everyone Stare? Another brilliant song. I believe Stuart sings the beginning, Sting sings the rest. I'm not sure, but yeah. I love that intro with the piano. It just sounds like a really old song. And then you have that opera man going, whoa, like, it just works really well. It's like, yeah, they did that intentionally, but it sounds really cool and works really well with the track, and the whole track itself, you know, quite a like a bouncy track. Does everyone stare the way I do, with the drums and the bass, of course, and yeah. And then the next track is No Time This Time, which is the closing track, and what a brilliant track. Very fast, very upbeat. Definitely reminds me of the first album. Yeah, this was, I believe the first track recording was the B-side to one of the tracks from previous album. Can't remember which one, but yeah. And since this is an enhanced CD, the music video is Walking on the Moon, which I don't know what the music video featured on Atlantis to more this enhanced CD was, but oh well. But yeah, let's open this CD up. There's the disc, very cool. The police badge, very cool. Here's the disc, very pretty, I like it. The shades of blue are just fantastic. I love the shades of blue on this album. I don't know why there's no lyrics. I know on my Synchronicity CD there are lyrics, but on these CDs there's no lyrics in the sleeves. But, you know. So yeah, there's the band. Very nice picture of them. Andy, Sting and Stuart. Stuart's got a stripy yellow and black shirt. Shouldn't Sting be wearing that? And yeah, very cool. I don't know where they are, but that place looks pretty cool, pretty interesting. So of all the tracks, Sting wrote every track except for Reggatta to Blanc, which was pretty much a jam, you know, written by all three of them. Stuart Copeland and Sting wrote It's Alright For You together. Death Wish was another jam by the Police. Stuart Copeland wrote And Any Other Day. And Contact and Does Everyone Stare were both written by Stuart Copeland. So yeah, no solo Andy Summers songs yet, but you know, it is what it is. And yeah, I was going to say something, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, Stuart Copeland, he has quite a big role on this album, more than he does on the other Police albums, which very cool. Yeah, his time to shine. All noises by the police, arranged by the police, produced by the police and Nigel Gray, recorded at Surrey Sound Studios, engineer Nigel Gray. Yeah, I probably won't go on about the rest, but you know, yeah, even it even says down there, released October 1979. Yeah, Sting's birthday. Another album would be, one of the 3 later albums would also be released on Sting's birthday, which, yeah, I'll talk about that another day. And yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. This has been my review of Reggatta to Blanc by The Police, their second studio album. I think this is a brilliant album. I think it's just as good as the debut. I don't know how bands can make a follow-up album just as good as the previous, or even better. As a matter of fact, I really don't know, but great job to The Police. And yeah, thanks once again, everyone. Next time I'll be reviewing their next album, which is Zenyatta Mandata. And before I go, if you bump into this 7-inch single of Message in a Bottle, the green edition, please pick it up. It's worth it. If your favourite colour's green, yes, you're on a win. Well done. But yeah, take it easy, everyone, and I shall see you all in a bit. Yeah, bye.